It was a perfect summer morning in June 2016. The sun was shining over a quiet town outside Denver, Colorado. Hundreds of guests filled a small white chapel, dressed in their best clothes, waiting for the bride. Emily Carter, 29 years old, a beloved kindergarten teacher, was supposed to walk down the aisle. The flowers were perfect, the music was ready. The groom waited at the altar, but when the doors opened, Emily wasn't there. No one knew it yet, but this would become one of the strangest disappearances the town had ever seen. This is the woman who vanished from her own wedding, and no one knows why. Emily Carter was the kind of person everyone loved. Bright, kind, meticulous. Her friends said she could turn chaos into calm. She planned her life down to the minute. She met Daniel Reed 4 years earlier during a hiking trip in the Rockies. He was charming, adventurous, the kind of man who made people feel safe. They bought a cozy home together, adopted a golden retriever named Sunny, and spent months planning their perfect June wedding. So when Emily didn't arrive on time, people thought it was just nerves. 10 minutes late, then 20. The laughter faded. The music stopped. Her phone went straight to voicemail. Her car, a silver Honda Civic, was missing. The day that was supposed to begin her forever turned into the day she disappeared. Police immediately launched a search. They checked Emily's home. Nothing missing, no signs of struggle. Her purse, wallet, and ID were still on the counter. Her phone records. The last activity was at 9:13 a.m., a short outgoing call to her maid of honor. It never connected. For 3 days, there were no clues. Then, a breakthrough. A highway patrol officer found Emily's car at a rest stop, 60 miles from town. Inside, her wedding dress neatly folded, her engagement ring placed gently on the dashboard, and her phone left behind. The engine was off, the keys were gone, and no fingerprints, other than Emily's. It was too clean. Investigators questioned Daniel, the groom. He looked devastated, said he loved Emily and couldn't understand why she'd run. But detectives discovered something strange. A week before the wedding, Emily made multiple calls to a family law attorney. And on her laptop, she had searched how to disappear safely. Friends came forward saying Emily had seemed nervous, different. One close friend said she told her, quote, "I feel trapped. I don't know how to get out." Then came a lead. A truck driver reported seeing a woman matching Emily's description at that same rest stop, getting into a grey pickup truck with a man around 40. No surveillance cameras, no license plate. She was just gone. Some said Emily staged it, that she was escaping an abusive relationship. Others said she'd met someone new and the man in the truck helped her start over. A darker theory suggested she'd been kidnapped, maybe even killed. Police followed every lead, every tip. Nothing. For 5 years, Emily Carter was just another cold case. Then, in 2021, something unexpected happened. A woman in Arizona applied for a driver's license using the name Rachel Brooks. When her fingerprints hit the system, they matched a missing person file. It was Emily, alive. When authorities found her, Emily refused to speak in person. Through her lawyer, she said she'd left because she feared for her life. She claimed Daniel had been emotionally controlling, isolating her, tracking her phone, and threatening to ruin her reputation if she ever left. She tried to back out of the wedding, but both families pushed her to continue. So on the morning of her wedding, she made a choice. She packed her car, drove to that rest stop, and met someone she'd connected with online, someone who helped her disappear. She left behind her ring, her dress, and her old identity. Emily Carter became Rachel Brooks. A new name, a new state, a new life. Daniel has always denied her claims, saying he never abused her and that he was blindsided. He's since remarried. Emily, meanwhile, has never returned to Colorado. She lives quietly, somewhere in the Southwest. A wedding is supposed to mark the beginning of forever. But for Emily Carter, it became her only escape. Some call her selfish, others call her brave. But one thing's certain, she didn't vanish to be found. So what do you think? Was Emily Carter escaping danger or just running from commitment?